Welcome back to Wyman and Bob. We've got a full house here. We got myself, Dave Wyman. We got Mike Lefko. We got Brady Henderson, and we have Mike Jackson, your cornerback for the Seattle Seahawks. Mike, thanks for joining us, man.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us about this week of prep. You guys have had some weird weeks going on as far as, like, this is like a Wednesday, right? Even though it's Thursday, you're kind of getting back on schedule. But is it still really cool to play on Monday Night Football?
Oh, of course. Like, I always say Monday night, best night, because you're the only football game on in the world.
Right.
That's how I look at it. So it's like everybody talks about Monday night. So if you make a play, like you the hottest thing for the next couple of days. Like, I remember being in school and nobody really watched Sunday games because it's all the games going on. But Monday night, everybody's talking about it, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
A little more preferable than Thursday night, right?
See, I look at Thursday the same way. In my mind, Thursday night turned into like a high school game for me. Because in my town, sometimes you play games. The big games, you play on Thursday because everybody plays on Friday. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how I look at Thursday games.
And you grew up in Birmingham, Alabama?
Yeah.
Is that right? Who was the team that you grew up rooting for?
For an NFL
team, yeah.
So we don't have no team. So I had just like players, like real big LOB fan, obviously. Mm-hmm. Like Darrell. I liked Ocho.
Oh,
yeah. So I just had players.
Were you an offensive player in high school?
No, I don't trust quarterbacks. You're not going to get my helmet knocked off.
Yeah, those are called hospital balls, right?
Yeah, and then I'm supposed to come back to the huddle and act like it's okay. Nah.
Yeah. Well, I see, like, every once in a while we'll say, well, somebody will say Gino was off on that pass. I'm like, I think he's saving his receiver.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then, but on the other side, they penalize it so harshly that you can't really do that on defense anyway, right? So,
see, now, but when I was in high school, you could hit somebody in the head, like.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, my offensive days ended early.
It's so hard for you guys, man. It seems like every penalty is going against the defense, and now they're talking about, have you heard about this hip drop tackle?
It's an offensive league, so in my mind, I get that we're trying to protect players, but, like, it was a clip, Jacoby Myers. He carried back the DN for somebody. So basically it's like a pin and pull.
Okay.
And he cracked the DN, big hit on him. And nowhere else in football can you make that play except for right there. So it's like, why is an offensive player allowed to do it? But on an interception, if I do that to him, it's a flag, and I'm fine.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I get it's an offensive league, but at least act like it's even.
Yeah, try to be consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drives me nuts.
Yeah. So Birmingham, Alabama, that's sort of Nick Saban's Alabama's backyard, right? How'd you end up at Miami from Birmingham?
I made it clear that I wasn't going to Alabama nor Auburn. Because, one, like, I done did it all, like, except for wear a helmet at those two schools. So I done been on campus. I know friends who went there. My mom went to Alabama. So for me, it was kind of like I want to go outside the state, like, because if I would stay in Alabama, like went to Tuscaloosa, that's 30 minutes from home. I have a cousin who lived down there. I would have just been staying at their crib, like. So in my mind, it's like leave school and like find out, like force yourself to be by yourself on your own. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did.
Okay, and then you ended up being teammates with DJ Dallas at Miami. Is that right?
Yeah, so I played with pretty much everybody at the U. DJ, Artie, Homer. Like, I'm the only one who got the chance to play with everybody. Yeah.
Well, so it sounds like you're a family guy. You were telling me a couple of weeks ago in Dallas you bought tickets for family. Tell us about your family. Are they typically coming to games and
so
coming up here?
My girl and my two kids always come to a game. Mm-hmm. And then I have a cousin who stays out here. He comes, and typically I might get maybe one or two family members come up from Alabama, but for the most part it's just them.
Yeah. Cool.
And so I heard, Mike, that you are one of the earliest guys to arrive at the facility every day.
Yeah.
How early are we talking?
I get here no later than 5:15.
5:15?
Yeah.
Holy mackerel. What time you go to bed?
So I go to bed probably like 9:30, 10.
Yeah?
Wow.
You're like an old man.
So I'm stuck on like Central Time.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's like, even though it's 5:15 here, it's 7:15 there.
Yeah.
So like I naturally just wake up.
So give the listeners and me, because I don't know how this works, an idea of what the typical like schedule is like for you guys throughout, on a given day during the week. So you get here at 5:15.
Yeah.
What are you doing between 5:15 and when you have like your first meeting or whatever that is?
All right, so like today is a Wednesday for us. So I got here like 5:15. I took an Epsom salt bath, about 20, 30 minutes max. By 6 o'clock, I'm in the sauna. I'll be in the sauna for another like 15, 20.
Wait, you said salt bath?
Yeah, Epsom salt.
What's
yeah.
that do for you?
So that's like a back Alabama remedy. Like,
Oh, is it?
yeah, you put green alcohol, Epsom salt in it, and then you just soak and like loosen up your joints, your muscles, like all that. Yeah.
Okay. I might need to do that.
Yeah, that's why I say it's a backyard remedy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt.
What else? I get in the sauna for probably another 15, 20 just to like get a sweat, get any toxins out my body, and then take a shower, and then I go meet with Shed for like at 6:30. So I meet with him probably for another 30 minutes, just go over the game plan, what we got today, and then
Coach Shed.
yeah.
And so it's just you and him?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then about 7, I have pretty much like an hour if I want to watch some more film, get treatment, like do whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
You're getting more done in a couple hours before some people get done in an entire day.
I like it because give me time to, like, if I'm moving slow, I can move slow before everybody else get in the building. Like that's something a vet told me in New England. Like, he was like, if you one of them people sometimes that move slow in the morning, get up early, and then that way you can.
And then what time does the first meeting, like the first thing that you actually would have to be here by?
8.
8, okay.
Yeah.
8 o'clock. Hey, so Mike, who do you see that on film from Philly that really impresses you, and kind of what's your biggest challenge this week playing this team?
They got a great receiving core. For me, it's just like it's gonna be a dog fight. Like, they dogs, I'm dogs. Like, it's just who gonna be better that day. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Any names in particular, or you just look at those guys?
I look at everybody like everybody's great over there, but at the same time, it's kind of like focus on what I gotta do. Like, you can't get caught up in like the names. Like, I learned that quick rookie year, so I don't do that no more.
You know, that's interesting because I have a lot of guys that I played with that they wouldn't give them a name. They were like, it's number 81.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give them any respect, whatever.
Because, like, the moment you say Randy Moss, like, it's gone out the window.
Yeah, there you go. This guy's very old school. I love that about him. He's got old school toughness, and I really appreciate you coming by, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
All right, man.